You know, the whole point of me moving out here to Austin, Texas was supposed to be so I could finally start attending all the local track days and drifting competitions out here in the area. And what have I been doing in the 2.5 weeks since I've been moved out here? Missing all of the local track days and drift competitions in the area. Why? Because my sleep schedule is an absolute disaster. What does that have to do with today's video? Well, as it happens, it is Monday, and at the end of this week, we have yet another Lone Star drifting event over in Houston again. The thing is, it's at 6 p.m. Even with my god-awful sleep schedule, we should be able to make it, which means that we have exactly 1 week to transform my dingy rental house garage into something actually functional where I can work on my cars. Now, it's great to have a rental house. I'm not complaining about that at all. It's a cute little place. I can fart until I'm blue in the face and nobody's gonna ever hear me because I'm not sharing paper-thin walls with the neighbors like I would in an apartment. To top it off, I have a 2-car garage. The problem, shall we say, is it's a bit unfinished. I would like to get that garage transformed into a functional, clean, air-conditioned workspace in time for the Lone Star Drift event. That's the best premise I could come up with for this video. I don't know, what do you want from me? So I used to have a storage unit down in Southwest Florida. It was 12 foot by 30 foot. It was the perfect size to have a car and work on all my projects. And I built this shelving system that allowed me to keep all of my stupid crap up on these shelves here. And it allowed me to have room down here to actually work on all my broken turds. It worked great for the time. Nothing ever fell down. I had hundreds of pounds of stupid crap shoved up on those shelves, solid as a rock. But now that we're in a house with a garage, obviously our dimensions are different. But I think I have a solution. So after a lot of coffee and standing around in the garage wondering what the hell I'm doing with my life, I've managed to take some of the original components here and resize them so that they fit our garage now. Now it should be pretty straightforward. All I'm doing is using sections from the old design and adapting them to the different width of the new garage. Now it is a wider span, of course, so it's gonna be a challenge to figure out how to hold everything in place and measure the new boards and get everything cut. There also is this weird notch cut in the back here as well, and that's just to make room for the water heater closet in the back. But overall, about 90% of the structure should just bolt together because it's literally reusing old sections from what I had in my storage unit. The only challenge is gonna be getting these longer spans put in without it all falling on my stupid fat head. I first had to print a diagram. Are you... What am I doing? Digging out an old printer in this stupid crap that's supposed to be on the shelving units. Every fucking thing. Just pinch my fucking finger. One document in queue and then it goes back to idle. Even though we're fucking USB, you don't want to fucking do it. Literally fucking use an SD card like it's 2005. Plug in the SD card, copy our photo to the SD card, plug the SD card into the printer, then go into the menu. Now reading, found one photo, file corrupted. So the printer isn't working, which is strange. So I've gone ahead and manually just made a little checklist for myself, a little guide sheet, whatever you call it, diagram. That's the word. So I've just gotta go through all this lumber now and find all the corresponding numbers and mix and match and start to, I just gotta find the numbers. That's all. I think my problem is I'm such a perfectionist. I want every single take to be like this perfect magical thing, and it's not. Not every take is gonna be spectacular. Speaking of not spectacular, look at this god-awful living room. This is a whole, a huge reason we're getting this shelving unit built is so we can have the house looking like a house again. So the first step is to pull the Cadillac out of its protective cocoon and stick it onto the driveway with my, the brilliant professional parking skills. Now we gotta sort through all the lumber. Literally, it's like I'm assembling, like, I built a kit for myself when I took it apart. It's like I made a little IKEA thing for myself, like the way you assemble IKEA furniture with the numbers and the stuff, and that's what I'm doing here. And it's... Okay, I know it kind of looks like chaos. Basically, need, don't need. Got it? Good. Oh, I haven't even sorted the actual vertical things, whatever. Okay, next step is to actually sort of roughly lay it out on the floor where it's going to kind of go, and I will do that now. So it's taking shape. It's starting to, you can start to see the very vague idea. This is our main 12 foot by 4 foot. It's gonna be the main stupid crap storage. Maybe by the end of tonight, we might have some basic framing up. That would be amazing, actually. Okay, so I've had dinner. I feel absolutely bloated. I went ahead, I repositioned this bracket. I don't think you guys need to see me hammering fucking nails into a bracket. Nobody cares. Fun fact, I'm bloated constantly. Like, I actually don't know what's wrong with me. So what I was trying to explain in the clip, but it was over-explained like usual, I realized that the garage floor is uneven. To counteract that, I'm just going to place the first pole on the main, like, part of the floor. I'm gonna measure up 6.5 foot and put our first shelving support piece across that. Actually need our extra long drill bit, lobotomy looking ass drill bit for this. And then I'm just gonna go all the way around, keep using my level, and just keep everything level to that first 6.5 foot measurement. And then whatever like irregularities happen in the floor and throws off the other like height of the poles, at least the shelving will be level. Does any of that make sense? We actually, we somehow did it properly, and this board is level even though we have a height difference with that lip. Holy shit. It's almost like I kind of know what I'm doing. This is a really good height for our shelving. So this is me standing up, and that's how tall the shelf is gonna be. But it's gonna be some really good storage up here. It's gonna be a good shelf height. I'm now realizing that this is the door, the people door. Do you see the issue there? And we have to go to there. Yeah, I guess what I decided to do, put the shelving across the door. I mocked up with the 2x4 where the shelf was gonna sit. I could still use most of the door, and the Cadillac is so big, I basically am going out the front door anyway and walking around to the other side of the garage to then get in my Camry. But well, actually there's birds right now there's baby birds in a nest on the light fixture on the porch, taking a giant fucking dump on the porch, and I don't want to disturb them. So I've been keeping the light off for them, actually. I've been keeping the light off so I don't disturb their circadian rhythm. And I just squeeze around the Cadillac, but I can fit through the door. Who gives a shit? Oh, spicy. You'll never believe what I did next. That's right, more of the same shit. I kept using the level and did what I said beforehand and kept extending and putting more up. And then I grew two brain cells and started using the bracing to hold up the boards. So that's good. Is anybody still watching this shit? Way back over a year ago, I designed this system to be like modular-ish, and so that it could be broken down and unscrewed and potentially moved to different layouts. And look, I think my genius is proven. Yeah, okay, whatever, bro. You literally have 3 boards up. You know what they say, pride cometh before a fall, or cometh something coming. Either way, somebody's getting fucked. The rest of the night, I just kept doing more of the same shit. I don't know why I felt it was a good idea to waste approximately 27 gigabytes on me putting up boards, but I did. So, all right, well, I think I'm gonna call it for tonight. It's about 10:30. Like I said, I'm trying to go to bed a little bit better on time. For day 1, I think this is pretty good progress. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow morning over a cup of coffee and probably a white Monster. I'm not a stereotype. Nope. Guten Morgen, or whatever the French say. Just kidding, it's almost 1 p.m. I've actually been awake since 10 a.m. because of my cat, but I've been mostly procrastinating. Am I disappointed in myself? Yes. Do I want to talk about it? Not really. But at least I have coffee. Okay, what do we have to do today? We have a lot of farting around. All right, farting around. Anyway, today's our big special day, because not only do I finally get some shelving up, I get to figure out how to get this giant 2x6 beam extended all the way across the garage. Let's see, do I do it the OSHA approved way and whatever safety stuff that they use, probably? Or do I do it the oh shit way, involving a 5-gallon bucket and some stupid crap I found in the trunk of my car? I wonder which way Bella does it. Eventually we're gonna have to get this big 12-foot span set across here. Because we're extending it, we're gonna have this loose end of the board sitting about here-ish. There's another main 2x6 that comes out the 4 or so feet from this middle board. So we can get that set up. We can get another one of these cross braces up on the thing. I will see if that is enough to then get this initial original 12-foot section kind of attached to those two pieces, and then we can start getting the other stuff set up. All right, makes sense? Nope, good, okay.
Yeah, so I did that. I set up the shit that I said 3 seconds ago that I would set up, and then I did it. So then I was able to get the initial 12-foot span. Up to this point, basically building what I had in my storage unit in shithole, I mean, wonderful Southwest Florida. This is real interesting stuff, guys. Yeah, I measured. I had a gap, and I had to fill the gap. So I measured the gap, and then I took a spare 2x6 that I had, like, don't throw out your shit ever, because you'll need it 3 years later, like I am now. But it's pressure treated, so there's like a huge twist on it, like a boat propeller level twist.
How is this supposed to be usable? How is anybody supposed to use this?
So that's why I never used it in the original design, but I'll be goddamned if I'm gonna go out again and spend more money when I have perfectly good warped beyond usability boards. So I just used that, and the measurement that I took, I applied to that board. It's 1 a.m. I should be going to bed, but I'm recording voiceovers. I feel like I'm dissociating. There can't be a single person still watching the video at this point. Are you?
That's our length, and that's good. Okay. I can't wait for the neighbors to realize I'm a fucking maniac.
Ladies and gentlemen, the main event. Installing the stupid board.
Fight with every single board. Get that in there. Get this clamp in there. Grab our fucking other clamp. Get its ass in there. Get that clamped. Now that's holding that. Get this in there. Move that out of the fucking way. Push the bucket up. Get this in the fucking thing. Get this standing up. Fuck you. Now we fiddle around with this. Don't. You gotta be fucking shitting me, bro. Oh, fuck. Oh, fucking fuck. Oh, you gotta be fucking shitting me. Come on. Nope, stand up. We want to fucking do this the stupid way, do we? This thing can stop falling over at the slightest opportunity. Absolute shit show. Even the camera. Okay. This ridiculous amateur bullshit. Just hours of wasted footage. Where's the bag of screws? There we go. All right, so here's everything we're working with so far. I was not expecting it to be such a tedious nightmare to set up, but we got it. 6'6" on the dot on that end, and then on this end, just ridiculously sketchy thing, it's 6'6". So we effectively have a nice flat 6'6" all the way across. It's definitely a little skewed on the backside here. In my very professional opinion, I think what's more important is that we have consistent 6'6" all the way across. Yes, it is a little messy on the backside there, but who doesn't have a little bit of a mess on their backside? All right, so our span is complete. Somehow it is complete. You can really see how bad the twist is. That pole is actually straight. Yeah. So I have an idea. Okay, we're gonna slide, hopefully, this into there. Maybe slide. Fuck you. There we go. So now this is, yeah, that really shows you how twisted this board is. Sorry, neighbors. I think you realize what I'm trying to do. I can just get this turned and use as a giant lever. Oh my God, we did it. Yes! Yes, we did it. Oh my God, yes! Bella Coffin wins again.
Wow, you're quite proud of yourself for getting a single board up, aren't you? Too bad there's no free celebratory blowjob for all of your hard fucking work.
Evening coffee. Evening coffee. Evening coffee. No idea why my sleep schedule is so bad. Okay. We have the main sort of like core structure set up. It looks sketchy. It kind of is sketchy. It does hold my entire weight. What was I fucking talking about? Bracing. Okay.
What I went on to over-explain is we're just gonna cut differently angled corner bracing. This is not even remotely fucking interesting.
Hi, Editing Bella here. I've been editing this thing for over a week straight, and I'm sick of my own voice. I'm bored, so we're gonna speed run the rest of this shit. Are you ready? I got the rest of the cross bracing in, I got the ladder's frame support stuff in, so that means I can finally get the plywood in, which means our shelving is actually finally complete, so I can get the stupid crap out of the living room, up onto the shelf. So now the living room is starting to look like an actual living room again. The house is starting to look like a house instead of a raging dumpster fire. I drank way too much coffee, started screwing into the landlord's wall to mount all the tools the way I wanted to. Since all the stupid crap was off the floor, I was finally able to pull Grandpa's Cadillac in for the first time in 3 nights. Sorry, Grandpa, for leaving your beautiful car outside. And then on Friday, I got a text from a new friend I made at the drift track who said that there was a car show at 6 p.m. That was the final kick in the ass I needed to get the rest of the stuff done because I was starting to drag ass by the end of the week. And I finally had something to do with myself. Do you know how many takes it's taken to get this? Oh, there's a screw down there on the floor. Anyway, I probably just saved myself about 20,000 hours of editing. You're welcome, me. Thank you. We did it. We actually fucking did it. This last minute invite to a car meet was really the kick in the ass I needed to get this done because I'm tired. I'm tired, I'm hot, I'm exhausted, I'm covered in the salt of my own sweat. But we did it. Oh my God, we fucking did it. Is it functional? Kind of. Is it put away? Yes. So we have just enough time to hop in the shower and rinse 3 days of sweat off of ourselves, then go to the car meet. It looks like it's starting to get looking like it's gonna be raining. So hopefully the rain stays fucked off. Basically, is everything still a disaster? Yes. Did we accomplish our goal on paper of getting everything out of the main room? Yes. This video is probably gonna be long enough, and I'm hungry and I need more coffee. I'll see you later. Thanks for watching the whole video. I can't believe I actually got it done in a week. Okay, I need coffee.